because that Virginia defense will be relentless.
Here we go from Purcell Pavilion, ACC opener for Virginia, number 23 in the country. Second ACC game for Notre Dame. It's another new look starting lineup for Virginia. 25 in the blue. Trey Murphy gets his second start of the year. And Casey Morsell returns to the starting lineup. And Jay Huff starts the scoring.
What Coach Bennett wanted to see from his squad, an aggressive nature and approach out of the gates.
Nate Laszewski on the other end, the junior big man for Notre Dame. Tony Bennett, like we said, still shuffling the lineup. He said, we got punched in the mouth. And he said, everyone's got a plan, quoting Mike Tyson, until you do. He said, we got knocked out in that Gonzaga game. And Tony Bennett said to us yesterday, look, we're seeing a lot more teams do that to that 4-out, that 5-out. Trey Murphy on the drive with a tough 2. Told you his second start for the Rice transfer.
Have to be better is defending the 3. And they have to be better in transition. Those are staples to their defense. Jump in there.
Jay Huff on the receiving end of the lob, and he's got 6 early. In there for Notre Dame, which has scored 56 points on average, the 10 times that Notre Dame has gone up against Virginia since Tony Bennett's been there in Charlottesville. And Kihei Clark connects from deep.
It's a Virginia team coming out here on a mission, given how they looked versus Gonzaga last time out.
Durham got a block on McCoy, who goes up a second time for 2. Where does Notre Dame turn to try to get some offense going against this stingy Virginia defense? Oh, good find, hub to Durham. All 8 points for Notre Dame have come from the big guys, Durham and Laszewski, and Durham's got a half dozen off the bench. We bring you this one in South Bend, Indiana.
At least somebody respects it. I appreciate that, my friend.
Oh, there's that mid-range for Casey Morsell.
But just individually, to a man, any drive meets a chest every single time. Running these Irish players off the three-point line.
Hauser connects from deep, his first points.
Immensely talented. It's not going to be good enough tonight versus Virginia.
Clark in the mid-range. And only 3 makes from the floor overall for Notre Dame, from anywhere. Most of the scoring has come from the free throw line of the dozen points in 15 minutes. Durham with 2 more at the rim. He's up to 8.
Provided the low opportunity shot-wise for the Irish. The little things punctuating the bigger things.
Baseline jumper for Sam Hauser.
An immensely gifted player like Juwan Durham being engaged and being hungry for it.
Out of the timeout, Nate Laszewski sticks a 3. He's got 8 as well. Yeah, Laszewski finally shooting it the way Notre Dame fans had heard so much about. He's got back-to-back 3s and a big shot in the arm for the Irish.
Huff wants it.
He got it from Hauser, and Huff drills it straight on.
Standing out to guard from that space.
A really tough matchup as he's been throughout his career in Charlottesville. Laszewski on the drive with a chance at 3. Final 90 seconds of the first half, 3-point game. Huff says, why not? Man, Jay Huff is so fun to watch when he's rolling offensively. Clark, good passing to find Huff, who's got 13 in the first half for Virginia.
Mike, all that to say, the Irish only trail by 2 possessions, very much within striking distance.
Kihei Clark delivers a triple off the second chance for Virginia.
Is he on the verge of a repeat performance here? Irish fans better hope not.
Hauser with a turnaround, and the lead has swelled to 11, as large as it's been for Virginia. Ball movement, those were some of the things you said, right, in the first half?
Yeah, get some movement. Try and catch a ball screen. Give yourself some sort of advantage. That's one.
Wide open, and Dane Goodwin is scoreless no longer. Off the shot fake, Hauser wide open. Rebound to Durham. Notre Dame running with Goodwin attacking and finishing.
It's a bad decision for Durham. Or not from Durham, excuse me, from Hub. You don't give it to Durham running the floor like that. He's a big. You're setting him up to fail.
And Kihei Clark makes him pay with a chance at 3. Was playing scared out there. Certainly Gonzaga just looks lethal right now when you stack them up across the country. Laszewski with a 3rd triple.
That goes down into the post. You can't help too far off.
He was helping on the Hauser drive. Morsell sinks a triple.
And 2 of 11 coming into this one, and we know the struggles from beyond the arc for him last season. Big for his confidence.
Well, good cut, but Morcell gets the block on Huff. Clark on the drive, blowing by Goodwin. Oh, Durham, good fake to Huff, the stuff, and the foul.
Round in this with Jay Huff. Little hokey doke. Durham finds a lane. Demanding the basketball on a low block and his confidence brimming has made this a two-possession game. And Notre Dame just a couple threes away. It's one of the better three-point shooting teams in the country, tying us up.
Caden Shedrick, the very promising redshirt freshman, got Durham in the air and finishes with 2. Was that like you going up against Ryan Humphrey, your freshman year in practice?
Yeah, except Humphrey dunked it, stared at me as he shuffled his feet on the way back to the other side.
Notre Dame's been down by as many as 11 tonight, and they cut it to 2. Nate Laszewski, have yourself a night. Clark faces up on Cormac Ryan and goes over the top. 15 for Kihei Clark, which got a double on Durham. He escaped it. Home the lob for Durham. For a guy who at times has left you wanting more if you're a Notre Dame fan, he has delivered tonight. Hauser answers back to a two-possession game. Morcell thought about it. Back iron, offensive rebound. McCoy back up with it for 2.
8 minutes of work, providing a lift when he stepped on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Laszewski, much needed for Notre Dame. And a quick timeout after the 3. See if Notre Dame can get some stops here. These final 6 minutes. Virginia still ahead by 3 on the road. McCoy off the feed from Clark.
Hard play is amplified. Really key in on who's going to make the proper decisions because these possessions amplify.
Laszewski, 2 and a foul. And he remains scoreless. Clark against the zone, trying to dissect. Here's Murphy. Yes, sir!
Kihei Clark posting up Cormac Ryan at 5'9".
Clark on the scoop to the rim, gets the roll!
Wow, are you kidding me? 5'9". Just giving him everything.
Durham's had an excellent night as well with 17. Shot clock winding down. Prentice Huff has been quiet. Finds Durham underneath for 2 more. 5-point game. Hauser. Got it.
5 of 13, 3 of 8 from the day. Hasn't been the most efficient, but still confident.
Oh, good pass. Clark to find Huff, perhaps to stamp it. Notre Dame was hanging around, and the Cavaliers start ACC play with a victory in South Bend.